Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature 30 Minutes. I am Obomanu Marvelous. Now in the headlines, Nigeria has received its first doses of COVID-19 vaccine. Nigerians scramble for fuel as price hike and scarcity spreads. Federal government taxed Nigeria's Security and Civil Defense Corps on security in schools and other places. And now the details. There are fears in the minds of Nigerians on the efficacy of COVID-19 vaccine. As the first batch of COVID-19 vaccines arrives in Nigeria on Tuesday, many Nigerians have reacted to the possibility of accepting the vaccine due to some negative statements surrounding it. Signature TV correspondent Chibueze Obi was on the streets.
The COVID-19 vaccine, we don't know where it's coming from. The perception of Nigerians generally on COVID-19 is that there's nothing like that because in government offices, no social distance is being maintained, no washing of hands. The face mask is compulsory. Otherwise, they wouldn't have used it.
I've not seen where this vaccine has killed people. Those countries that have already started using it, nobody is complaining that the vaccine is killing anybody. And the one coming to Nigeria, it is tested by NAFDAC, that's what they said. If the Nigerians sees that their leaders have taken this now, they will say, wow, it has not killed them now. So all of them will accept.
I feel that Nigerians have a real thing, in all sincerity. I don't think I'll be ready to receive the vaccine because one has to be very, very careful. The allegations and facts. Bill Gates made some pronouncements in the past, and he made it very clear that there's this plan by the European world, the Western world, really to depopulate Africa. And he has made it very clear that they mean business. And the truth is, technologically, they advanced.
The insinuation in quarters that the vaccine might contain certain chemicals that might not just go well with the human body or system. So I know quite a number of people are skeptical. But my own opinion or my own stance on this issue is even if the vaccine is coming, I believe we should carry out clinical tests. But for you to further, boost the confidence of Nigerians, for me, I think it should be top down.
We need to tell ourselves the truth. Nigerians don't trust the leaders, political leaders. What if it is water that they put inside and they inject in ordinary water? How do we believe it? We don't believe
Nigeria has taken delivery of the 3.92 million doses of AstraZeneca vaccine, making it the third West African country to take delivery under the COVAX scheme after Ghana and Ivory Coast. Over the coming months, Nigeria expects 60 million doses from COVAX, a facility for poor and middle-income countries, co-led by Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance and the World Health Organization, with UNICEF as an implementing partner. On Monday, Nigeria launched an online registration portal for COVID-19 vaccinations. The Director of National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Fasai Shwaibu, said an e-registration link to enable Nigerians register for the COVID-19 vaccine themselves, obtain their pre-vaccination numbers, and schedule their preferred dates and time for vaccination has been made available. Schwab said that it is taking a complex approach to the vaccine rollout, which would include a traditional campaign, house-to-house electronic registration in addition to the online portal.
I can go this way.
We're very excited today to get our first vaccines. We know that our work lies ahead of us in getting these vaccines into the hands of Nigerians, but as we have always demonstrated, we're always happy to do this work and make sure we get Nigerians vaccinated, which is actually the goal. We have a country of 200 million people. We've gotten our first 4 million. We have a commitment of 16 from COVAX and another similar amount from the African Union. It takes some time to get this into the hands of people in our big and complex country. So our work is cut out for us. However, having said that, we have to try and hold on to the small wins we've had, the mask, the physical distancing. But the difference now is that the end is in sight.
These vaccines are going to be coming in batches. From the COVAX facility, we expect 16 million doses of these vaccines between now and the month of May. This is the first batch of the 4 million. So in the course of the next few months, we expect additional doses. Do not forget that apart from the COVAX facility, we're also expecting vaccines from the African Union through the AVAX platform. We're expecting some 41 million doses of vaccines from the African Union, made up of up to 22.9 million doses of AstraZeneca and about 18.4 million doses of the Johnson & Johnson.
There's no need for Nigerians to be anxious, because there is already a plan by the African Union working hand in hand with the World Health Organization in this direction. So, and all these things have been, every effort in the direction to get this done are already done. The people who needed it most are the first going to have this, while we wait for other consignments.
This is 4 million. It's significant, but a small step. In the meantime, we should continue to take proper action, socially distancing, wearing our masks and washing our hands, to ensure that we protect ourselves, our families and our communities. For the next 2 or 3 months, there will be more. Up to 16 million will arrive within the first 2 quarters of 2021, and then we will see after that. But the significant factor now is to get these vaccines from state level, from state to LTA, and into the health workers, the frontline health workers.
Nigerians across regions yesterday lamented scarcity of petrol and the attendant price hike. That singular act has returned petrol queues and upsurge in the activities of black marketers across the country, as well as over 62 billion monthly subsidy. The current crisis is despite assurance by the Group General Manager, Group Public Affairs Division, Kenny Obatero, that the corporation was not contemplating any rise in the price of petrol in March in order not to jeopardize ongoing engagements with organized labor and other stakeholders on an acceptable framework that would not expose the ordinary Nigerian to any hardship. He equally cautioned petroleum products marketers not to engage in arbitrary price increase or hoarding of petrol so as not to create artificial scarcity and unnecessary hardship for Nigerians. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, which has closed down a lot of their stations, had told newsmen that the queues may linger as there is already scarcity of petrol in most private depots, while the S-depot price, which was last week at 158 naira, has gone up to 167. Vice President of IPMAN, Abubakar Shetima, said the marketers who paid for products at the depot could not even take delivery over the situation. In Abuja, our correspondents also reported severe fuel shortage as long queues have been noticed in different parts of the capital territory.
As of Monday, crude oil has hit $70 per barrel in international market. For the Nigerian government, this translates to increase in revenue to fund its budget. Unfortunately, however, Nigeria imports almost 100% of its refined petroleum product, which means that the landing cost of this product will also rise in line with new crude oil price. Most of the filling stations visited in Abuja on Monday were either locked and so not selling to customers, or were dispensing product using 1 or 2 pumps. Queues by motorists seeking to buy petrol stretched over 100 meters.
Maybe around 10:30, you understand? So, and the queue was too high, so I have to park and wait. Keep on waiting, the queue is longing. Keep on waiting, the queue is longing, and the filling station, their gate is locked.
I've been here for over 2 hours.
The long wait to buy this product has spawned frustration and complaint by motorists.
Before, if you buy like 2,000, 3,000 naira, you can. But now, even though you even buy 2,000, you cannot even take you to anywhere. and the passenger, they are not complying. So, and there is no money. So we are just money at least, even though they want to increase, let them put it.
It has disrupted my day completely. Everything I have planned already, definitely it's not going to happen today. So it's just unfortunate.
The situation, however, is good fortune for black market sellers who now sell a liter of petrol for 400 naira as against 163 naira. Petrol station managers refused to speak on camera but told Signature TV correspondent that depot cost for petroleum has increased substantially and many stations are reluctant to take products which they cannot sell at present government recommended price. The fuel queue, which are a feature of previous fuel scarcity, could also lead to downturn in economic activities if it is not addressed immediately. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), which is the sole importer of petroleum products in Nigeria, says that there is enough product to go around and motorists should not engage in panic buying. The present situation creates doubt in many Nigerians on whether the government can sustain its no-subsidy policy, which is the only means of keeping price at the current level. Chibweze will be in Abuja for Signature TV.
Since the federal government stopped registration and activation of new subscribers identification model SIM cards in December 2020, telecommunications operators have recorded loss of 7.6 million telephone lines within 2 months. The January edition of subscriber statistics released by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) yesterday showed operators' woes compounded by loss of 4.3 million active subscribers. The service providers had earlier in December lost 3.3 million active subscribers to the halt in new enrollments. The directive, which took effect from December 15, 2020, hindered telecommunication operators from activating new SIM cards and even affected SIM swaps. Consequently, subscribers who lost their telecommunication lines during this period are unable to retrieve them, as most users are yet to register for their National Identification Number (NIN), while those with NINs are yet to link them with their SIMs. The financial implication of 7.6 million inactive telephone lines show that based on the industry average revenue per user of 1,420 for 2020 obtained from the Association of Telecommunication Companies of Nigeria, ATCOM, the operators must have lost about 10.8 billion within the last 8 weeks. Giving insight into the drop in active subscriptions, Nigeria Coordinator Alliance for Affordable Internet A4A1 Olushola Teniola said the dip showed strong correlation between the SIM registration directive and subscription numbers. The federal government has tasked the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) to immediately develop a robust scheme for the protection of schools across the country. This, it said, was born out of its resolve to ensure the safety of school children everywhere, especially within the school environment, from the incessant attacks by kidnappers and armed men. The Director of Press and Public Relations in the Ministry of Interior, Mohammed Manga, made the announcement in a statement on Monday in Abuja on behalf of the Minister of Interior, Ralph Arebushola. According to the statement, Arebushola gave the charge when he decorated Ahmed Aoud as the new Commandant General of NSCDC. He, however, urged the NSCDC to continue to work in synergy with other security agencies with a view to immediately restoring peace and security in the country, particularly within the school environment. Earlier, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Dr. Shuaibu Belgor, assured that the ministry would continue to support the agencies under it to ensure that they deliver on their respective mandates. According to him, the mandates are the provision of internal security and citizenship integrity. In his remarks, the new Commandant General assured that the corps under his watch would, among other things, improve on institutional wellness and also leverage on proactive intelligence gathering in its operations. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) Sokoto Zonal Office today, March 1st, 2021, arraigned Senator Tafida Agungo before Justice Mohammed of the Sokoto State High Court on one-count charge of criminal misappropriation of public funds to the tune of 419,744,612 naira 30 kobo. The former senator who represented Kebbi North in the 6th Senate is alleged to have diverted the said sum, which was paid by the Sokoto state government as 40% equity stake in Hijra Investment Nigeria Limited, owners of Hijra Textile Limited. The Sokoto state government had entered into an agreement with the former senator to buy a 40% stake in his company, Hijra Investment Nigeria Limited, in order to create jobs and boost the economy of the state. However, investigations revealed several withdrawals and transfers from the said account to individuals not remotely connected to the objectives of turning around the economy. A visit to the company by investigators showed a company in severe state of abandonment and dilapidation. Although he pleaded not guilty to the charge, and based on his plea, the prosecution counsel asked the court for a date to commence trial, while the case has been adjourned till March 18, 2021 for commencement of trial. Chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Anambra State Chapter, Chief Ndubisi Nwobu, has dismissed the insinuation by the All Progressives Congress (APC) that seen and unseen forces will be used to win the November 6, 2021 governorship election in the state, insisting that the party is mobilizing people in the state to win the election. Nwobu stated this at the party's secretariat in Awka while receiving the 21 Sienna Space Wagon cars donated to the PDP by one of the governorship aspirants, Winston Ude, to facilitate movement of party members in the state. He commended Ude for donating the vehicles and assured that they will be used diligently for party functions. Nwobu also said that whatever under democratic pilot the All Progressives Congress had would never see the light of the day, as the people of the state would choose their next governor by themselves. The state party boss, who decried the statement, assured that PDP is re-strategizing and mobilizing party faithful and members of the public to vote for PDP, saying all measures had been put on ground to win the election. Earlier, Ude said that his ambition was to become governor, which would enable him transform the state, especially the commercial city of Onitsha, and impact positively on lives of the people. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has expressed concern that 7 months after it applied to the Supreme Court to give effect to its judgment delivered on December 20, 2019, which disqualified Uche Nwosu from participating in the March 19, 2019 governorship election in Imo State on the ground of double nomination, the Appeals Court was yet to list the application for hearing. The Supreme Court had, in a judgment delivered on December 20, 2019, found that Nwosu was nominated by both Action Alliance (AA) and the All Progressives Congress (APC), and consequently nullified his nomination. However, in another judgment delivered on January 14, 2020, the Appeals Court, without making reference to its earlier judgment referred to above, declared Hope Uzodinma the winner of the Imo State gubernatorial election on the platform of the same APC that had been found to nominate Nwosu. It said, as shown in the stamped copy of the application, the Appeals Court duly received the application on July 19, 2020, but it could not give any response as to why it has refused to list it for hearing. In the application filed on behalf of the PDP by Philip Umardi, the party is asking the court to declare that Uzodinma was not the candidate of the APC, based on the court's judgment that both the APC and the AA nominated Nwosu. PDP also asked the court for an order directing the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to withdraw the certificate of return issued to Governor Hope Uzodinma. And now the stock market reports. Investors lost 122.4 billion naira on Tuesday as the market could not sustain Monday's 68.9 gain. On Monday, the market capitalization climbed to 20.89 trillion naira from 20.2 trillion traded on Tuesday. This was a 68.9 gain. However, on Tuesday, the market capitalization fell to 20.75 trillion naira from 20.89122.4 billion naira. The all share index consequently closed negative, falling to 39,697.62 points from 39,931.63, a 0.59% fall. The floor traded 222.57 million shares, exchanged hands on the floor on Tuesday, a reduction from 543.98 million traded on Monday. On the other hand, the value of stocks traded rose from 1.88 billion naira to 5.3 billion. Zenith Bank and United Capital PLC traded high volume of shares with fall in their share prices, which resulted in downturn witnessed by the market. In value, Nestle traded shares valued at 2.7 billion naira to top the turnover chart. Nestle was followed by Zenith Bank, which traded 1.2 billion naira worth of shares. There were 17 gainers and 26 losers. The highest gainer was Academy. Other top gainers were PZ and Royal Exchange PLC. However, Mutual Benefit Insurance PLC was on top of the losers chart. And now moving over to sports. Mauricio Pochettino was given the luxury of time at Tottenham Hotspur to build a team that would go on to reach a Champions League final. But the Argentine knows the demands are different now he is in charge at Paris Saint-Germain. He took the North London club to 2019 final, cementing his reputation as one of Europe's most exciting coaches, despite losing 2-0 to Liverpool in Madrid. The Qatar-owned club lost to Bayern Munich in Lisbon, and Pochettino knows the aim now is to go one better down and win the trophy. So far, things are looking good in Europe, with Kylian Mbappe's hat-trick helping Pochettino's side thrash Barcelona 4-1 away in the first leg of their Champions League. The return is on March 10th, but a quarter-final place seems secure, while PSG are currently second in Ligue 1, 2 points behind leaders Lille. It has been a whirlwind start to life back in Paris for Pochettino, who played for PSG between 2001 and 2003. Former Barcelona president Josep Maria Bartomeu, who was detained on Monday as part of probe into last year's Barca-Gate scandal, will appear before a judge on Tuesday. His right-hand man, Jaume Masferrer, will also appear before the investigating judge, leading the probe after spending the night at a police station along with Bartomeu. 2 other men who were also detained as part of the operation, which involved a search of Barcelona Stadium, the club's current chief executive Oscar Grell and its head of legal services Gomez Ponti, were released late on Monday. The Barca-Gate scandal involves allegations that the club covered up payments made to a company called I3 Ventures, hired to boost the image of the then president Bartomeu on social media. Bartomeu maintained the company had been hired only to monitor posts on social media and announced an internal audit by PricewaterhouseCoopers, which cleared the club of financial corruption in July. He resigned in October, avoiding a vote of no confidence triggered after more than 20,000 club members signed a petition against him. And now moving to entertainment. Justin Bieber has announced his new album, Justice. The follow-up to last year's Changes is out on March 19th. The record will include Bieber's 2020 songs, Holy, featuring Chance the Rapper, Also, there are hints that Burna Boy will be featured in the new album. It was reported that Justin Bieber and Burna Boy were seen making music together. The official tracklist of Justice had not been announced yet. Grace Ifeoma Adichie, the mother of renowned Nigerian novelist, writer Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, has died at the age of 78 years. Adichie died suddenly on Monday, March 1, 2021 in Awka, Anambra State. She is survived by her 6 children, 9 grandchildren, in-laws, and many relatives. Funeral arrangements will be announced by her family later. Before we end the news, another look at our major stories. Nigeria has taken delivery of the 3.92 million doses of AstraZeneca vaccine. Nigerians have lamented the scarcity of petrol and the attendant price hike. The federal government has tasked the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps to immediately develop a robust scheme for the protection of schools across the country. Please do well to stay safe, maintain physical and social distance, and wear your nose masks while going about your daily activities. And that's the signature 30 minutes. On behalf of my producer, Chibueze Obi, I am Obomanu Marvelous. Thanks for watching.